Judy Moore here. I've got 3 tips when you think about adding a young puppy to a home with an adult or even senior dog. There's 3 things I want you to think about. 1, everyone's needs need to be met, and that means playing with, walking, and feeding the old dog and the puppy separately and engaging with each of them separately. Tip number 2 is to please support the old dog. If the adult dog is very passive, they may not reprimand the puppy. And if a puppy plays and doesn't get some sort of feedback, you're likely to have a puppy who begins to play rude and rough. So please step in, slow the puppy down. If the adult dog looks away or gets up and walks away, you need to step in. In my situation, my adult dog was very confident. He had no problem growling and showing his teeth. And the puppy didn't want to back off. So I had to step in many, many times to keep the puppy from getting a harsh reprimand.
So now we, all right.
And third, prevent a harsh reprimand, which is what I'm doing in this video. Pablo's not going to put this puppy in the hospital, but he is going to roar and he's going to push him over and it's going to terrify the puppy. I didn't want that. Fortunately, I didn't have it because I was always on my toes. The third thing I want you to learn when you're adding a puppy to an adult dog is that management always fails. No matter how hard we try to make sure this puppy gets to at least a year or 2 years of age without a reprimand from the adult dog, management fails. As you'll see in the video, Drake runs into Pablo's face, makes physical contact. Pablo gives him a scratch on the cheek. I didn't want that to happen. However, after this incident has occurred, Drake has been much more respectful. And I've also been making sure to let Drake play with other friends so that his needs are being met. It's worth mentioning here that one of the reasons this was difficult for me is that Pablo's a chow. He has a large use of space, meaning he doesn't like dogs to touch him. Drake, on the other hand, loves to make physical contact with both people and dogs, especially at rest. So this is why it was problematic, because I had 2 dogs who had different uses of space. It was well worth the effort that I put in to make sure that Drake didn't get a harsh reprimand so that he's still dog friendly.